Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to the class. So can we have a student to read to start the class? So can we have someone from Nasirat?
Yes. N6172.
Assalamualaikum.
Welcome, Sam. Sorry, what's your ID?
N6172.
N6172. Let me just write that down. Okay. N6172. Would you please like to read case number 4? So start from mute.
The last letter if it carries a kasratain or damatain.
Okay. So would you please like to point out what kasratain is and what damatain is? So where they are on the screen.
Under the meme.
Under the meme. So what's that? Is that kasratain or damatain?
A kasratain.
Excellent. And where is the damatain? If you can see any, is there any damatain?
On top of the noon.
Yep. Well done. So what did you understand from this case? So what are you meant to? How are you meant to pronounce this word, the first one that you can see, if you were to do a work? Try again. Okay, that's without the pause. So that was correct, without the pause. If you were to continue with it, that's correct. But what if you have to stop? What if you're stopping at meme? How would you pronounce it? Can you be louder, please? Excellent, much better. Yep, makhtum. So you have to mute the last letter. So what takes place? What replaces the kasratain? You can see on here. That's not the proper name for that. So do you know the proper name that we say?
Sakun.
Excellent, sakoon. Yep. So make sure that you stick with the key terms. Okay. So well done. Would you like to do the second one as well, please?
Quranun.
None. Excellent. And how would you pronounce it if you were doing a work?
Quran.
Try again.
Quran.
Excellent. So what replaces the damatain?
A sakun.
Sakoon. Excellent. Read the next one as well, please.
Ma'dudatin.
Yep. And when you were doing the work?
Ma'dudat.
You're still prolonging the alif. Oh, sorry, ma'dudat.
Ma'dudat.
Good, excellent, well done. So now, if I hide the rule, so do you still remember what the rule was? Case number 4. So what did we read? What did you learn from the case? Do you remember what you read?
No.
Try it. Try hard. Try. So work out from the words that you just did. So what did you change makhtumin to makhtum? So when you're doing the work, now you have to think why you did that. What was the rule?
You need to replace a stroke.
Replace what? Okay, so I think, okay. So now be careful, okay? So pay attention. Mute the last letter if it carries a kasratain, which is, you can see under the meme, right? Under this meme is a kasratain or dammatain, which you can see on top of the noon. So whenever you have these at the end of the word, and you have to do a waqf, make sure that you mute them. You're not saying makhtum. Sorry, you're not saying makhtumin when you're doing a waqf. You have to say makhtum. Same with Quranun, not Quranun. When you're doing a waqf, it's Quran. Ma'dudatin, that's not correct. Ma'dudat. Ma'in, not that. It's ma. Okay. So as it says on the first rule, on the first word, you can see how tanween of kasra will change into sakoon. For the second one, tanween of dhamma will change into sakoon. Third one, tanween on long ta will change into sakoon. Tanween of dhamma or kasra on the letter hamza, which you can see here, will change into sakoon, which you can observe here. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Jazakillah, N6172, can we have a tifl this time, please?
Yes, please. We have now A5127. A5127.
A5127, Assalamu alaikum.
I think I can't unmute him.
7.
Okay,
Should I
A5135.
Okay. A5135, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, okay. So did you understand what we did previously? So now, what case did we do? Do you remember?
Yeah, if the last letter is kasratain or damatain, then you change it to a sukoon.
Excellent, well done. But why does it matter? Like, why do you do it? Why do you do this?
Is it because it's the last letter?
True. So, okay, tell me if makhtumin, for example, the same word comes in the middle of the verse, would you stop there? Would you say makhtum and then continue, or would you say only then when it's at the end of the verse?
You would only say makhtum if it's at the end of the verse.
Excellent. So the reason why we're learning this is because if you were to do a waqf, then you must do it like this, okay, as it says here. So if you were to do it, obviously you're not gonna pronounce it wrong and say makhtumin and then continue, because that's not how it works. Okay, so would you like to read this last word, ma? So read it properly.
Which one?
The last one here. Can you see my cursor here?
Yeah. Ma'in.
Yep. And how would you pronounce when you do a waqf?
Ma.
Okay, excellent. So one thing before we move on to the case number 5 is that there's one type of tanween missing. Do you know the name of that tanween?
Is it fatatain?
Excellent, fathatain. So why do you think kasratain and dhammatain are present here and not fathatain?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so if kasratain and dhammatain are here, then that means that the rule to mute the last letter applies to only these two, kasratain and dhammatain. For fathatain, there must be a different rule, and that's exactly the next case that we're going to do. So would you please like to read the next case number 5, please?
If any letter bears a fatatain, it will change into alif, madda, or mad.
Excellent. Excellent. Alif madda, or it will change into vertical fatha, either of these. And you can see the examples here. So unlike Dhamma and Fatha, Dhamma and Kasratain, where you're meant to only mute, over here, when you have Fathatain at the end of the verse, you're not meant to actually say Abwab, you're meant to say Abwaba. So would you please like to demonstrate that? Would you please like to do the first two words?
Okay.
So do it without the pause and then do it with the pause.
Abawaban. Abawaba.
Excellent, well done. Second one.
Tuwan.
Excellent.
Tuwa.
Excellent. One more thing to notice here is that you can see how the one, so this the second one, there's to, there's wow, and there's a ya at the end. The reason why we just ignore the ya is because it's blank. You must have done this in lesson number 1. So one of it was to not prolong or do not pronounce something that is blank. So that's why we ignore this ya. And on top of fathatain comes vertical fatha. So tuwa instead of tuwai or tuwan, right? So as it says in the middle for the first one, fatha with alif will be pronounced in place of tanween. So we can observe that fatha with alif, that's fatha, and that's alif with ba. It will be pronounced in place of tanween. So that's tanween. So we got rid of one of the fatha, and the rest product is here, as you can see. Abwaba. Okay, so everyone now, repeat after me, okay? So even including you, A51 through 5. So are you ready, guys? So you have to repeat after me, okay? Abwaban.
Abawaban.
Excellent. And abwaba.
Abawaba.
The one.
Tuwan.
Tuwa.
Tuwa.
Nisaan.
Nisaan.
Nisaa.
Nisaa.
Excellent. I hope everyone is following. Musamman.
Musamman.
Musamma.
Musamma.
Excellent. So is that clear now? A5135?
Yes.
Or do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. So Jazakumullah A5135 135, sorry. So now we don't have enough time to actually practice from the Holy Quran itself. So if anyone has questions to ask, so raise your hand if you have any question. Okay, I'm going to clear you off. Wait, 1 second. So I'm lowering, so all the hands are lowered now. So would you please like to raise your hand now? Okay. Can the discipline chart choose anyone who has the names, hands up?
Yes. N6173.
And 6 1. Walaikum salam. Okay, what question do you have?
Pardon?
What question do you have? because I told the students to raise hands if they have questions. Do you have any question?
Yeah, I had one, but I forgot it.
Okay. Okay, we can move on to someone else. So if you remember again, you can raise your hand again. And if we have time, we can choose you again, okay? So Jazakumullah N6173, can we have someone else now?
Yes, and 6133.
Assalamu alaikum N6133.
Walaikum assalam.
What question do you have?
Why do the two rules between Batatain and Damatain and Gasratain have to be different?
It's just how it works in Arabic. That's how the grammar works. So that's why we're teaching it to you, because it's hard for those who don't know the Arabic very well. So it's hard for them to recognize the differences. So someone who speaks English does not know all the rules of Urdu even if he learns Urdu. So that's why same with Arabic. So that these are just the differences that we have in Arabic grammar. Okay, there's no special reason, I think. Any other question?
No.
Jazakumullah. Can we have someone else now?
Yes, A5170.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. What question do you have?
I just wanted to ask, will we be reading like most of the Quran in this in 2 months?
Yeah, we will be. Yeah. The only thing is that we started late today because of the technical issue. That's why we couldn't go to the team. But otherwise, it's mostly basically learning the rules and then applying to the Holy Quran itself. So first you have to learn, and you may have observed that after we learn, then we actually go to the Holy Quran itself and learn, right? We have done it. We've done this a lot of times that we have taught you stuff, and then we went back to the Holy Quran for references. Okay. So yes, yeah. Your question is yes. Can we have someone else now, please? Jazakumullah.
N6169.
N6169. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam. What question do you have? N6169. What question do you have?
What is a Baba?
What is a what? Sorry?
Abu Baba.
Yeah, abwaba. So what do you want to ask about that?
It's a Baba over one.
Okay, yeah. So that's the question I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make you understand. Is this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's abwaban. That's correct. However, when this word comes at the end of a verse, right? When you have to stop at the end of the verse, then you would pronounce this word as abwaba, not ban. Okay? So that's why we changed these two fathatain into only one fatha with alif. So abwaba. Do you understand?
Okay.
So now let's see. Okay, let's see this. Wait 1 second. We can quickly go to the Holy Quran, and if I can just find an example, which it's hard to do so. Okay. Hey, that's Dhammatain, right? And it's coming at the end of a verse, as you can see. Hey, verse number 8. Azim. So you're not going to say Azimun, you're going to say Azim. And similarly, if we can find another one, quickly.
Naraf.
Hey, Qadirun. It's not qadirun, it's qadir. Okay, what else? Can anyone else see it? Okay, yeah. So basically that's it. So I hope your question is answered. So now we usually start at 7:05, and we end at 8:05. So we still have 5 minutes. So any other questions that you might want to ask? Can we have someone else now, please?
Yes. And 6153.
We already had a Nasirat, so can we have a different this time?
Assalamu alaikum.
I think only Nasirat have questions.
Okay, so what's the ID again?
It's N6153.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum and 6153.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. What question do you have?
And my question was, you see that the fatha is different than the others. Like you have to, if there's a fathatain, you have to end it there. What would happen if there wasn't a fathatain? Would you do the same as the kasra and dhamma?
Yeah. So it's just this rule is only applies to if fathatain, kasratain, or dhammatain. That's the only reason why we're doing this, because they have these at the end of the thing. The other ones that we did, you have done, for example, you have done this, right? Make the last letter mute when it carries fatha. So as you can see here, zalika. So now you have fatha, only fatha. So you're just going to say zalik. So the question to your answer is, the answer to your question, is yes. You're going to actually apply it to the fatha and kasra and dhamma thing.
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. Any other question? That's from Atfal this time, please.
Yes, A5130.
Assalamu alaikum, A5130.
I can't unmute him.
Hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum, A5130.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, what question do you have?
Is tajweed compulsory when you read Taus and the Quran?
Sorry?
Is tajweed compulsory when you read Quran?
What's a compulsory? Sorry, I can't hear you properly.
Oh, then. Tajweed.
Are you talking about Bismillah?
Yeah.
That's the Smiya. Okay, Yep. So basically, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, it's the part of every surah. So if you see, every surah starts with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I can show you here. Here, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That's the part of Surah Fatiha. So the answer is yes. But if you're talking about, for example, if you have read up to part one, Ruku number 1, and then the next day you're starting again. So you are going to read Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, because Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim means I start in the name of Allah, right? Allah. So it is Allah who said that always say Bismillah before you do everything. So even in your syllabus, if you're at Atfal or if you're in Muqfino, it says you should always read Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim before you start anything. And this is the Holy Quran, so obviously it's compulsory to say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. But it's also compulsory to say A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim when you start. However, when you're in the middle and then, for example, you start talking to someone, you don't have to say A'udhu Billahi again. You just have to start with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim again and then continue what you were reading. Okay?
Okay. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Well remembered. Jazakallah. So Jazakallah to you. So now we have only 1 minute left. So can I ask discipline in charge do you have the prayer after tilawat? Because I don't have that in my laptop right now. If you can share your screen, please.
Yes, I tried.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah. Jazakallah, sorry. Are you the host? But you're the co-host, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna make you. Okay, fine. That's fine. I can see it now. Okay, so can you choose a student to read it, please?
So this time Nasra and 6159.
And 6159. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Would you please like to read the prayer after tilawat?
Yes, please.
Jazakumullah. Start with A'udhu Billah and Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Excellent.
اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم.
Excellent. Next one as well, please.
واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Excellent. Well done. The translation as well.
Oh Allah, have mercy on me to the great Quran and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance and the mercy.
Excellent. Would you please like to move down? So scroll down, please. Jazakumullah. So we're going to end with this prayer. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. So, O Allah, accept this effort and service from us, for you are the most hearing, the most knowing. Ameen. So, Jazakumullah for everyone, and I'll make sure that from next time, we don't have this kind of technical issue that we had today, and we had to lose a lot of our teaching time, and learning time for you as well. So I'm sorry for that, and inshallah, we'll see you again on Monday. So Jazakumullah to everyone, and we can now. Okay, I'll share back the screen. Jazakumullah to the discipline teacher as well. So Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.